Hi guys, Setsa here. Just wanted to make a video about my thoughts about the Legacy League now that I am 40 out of 40 on the challenges. Um, this league has been quite a bit of fun. I think it's probably one of the better leagues that they've also released. As you'll see here in the video, I completed 40 out of 40 using my Ellie Wander, which is what I played the majority of the league, and I absolutely love that character. I'll talk a bit more about him briefly here, but just wanted to talk about Legacy League in general. I think the strongest points about Legacy League is it gives players the option to play how they want and what they want. The combination that you can get with some of the league stones becomes quite insane and quite a bit of fun. But more importantly, it allows you to play any past league as much as you want, and also how you want it, whether you want to do it mapping, leveling, in conjunction with other leagues, you name it, you can probably figure out a way to do it. So I think the league in general was a lot of fun due to the different combinations you could get. Some of the cons to the league, though, were quite apparent in that once you got to mapping for some reason, it seemed like the league stones were very rare to drop for me. I got more league stones leveling up than I did in the mapping phases. I ended up actually having to buy league stones more than once just to kind of continue my mapping pool and kind of playing the fun way, I thought. And it's also unfortunate too that some of the leagues were not very much fun. Torment League almost does nothing. Anarchy League, once again, kind of doesn't really do a whole lot. Rampage can be fun, but in general, not a huge addition to a map. You can actually get the same kind of effect using certain items, and a lot of people don't play with those items not only because they're not the best, but Rampage isn't all that appealing as is anyways. So there's definitely some leagues or league stones rather, that they could have left out, and I think it would have been a lot funner. Or what they could have done is added different mods on the blue league stones for those ones that also improve the amount of fun. So on the Torment League stone, they could have added something crazy like spawns 10 ghosts, or there'll be a monster infected by 4 ghosts, just something crazy like that that would have at least had you looking forward to running it. But as it stood, wasn't really anything like that in terms of Torment, so it was a little bit unfortunate. I really hope that they pass this kind of mechanic on to Standard. Even though I don't play Standard myself, I think a lot of the Standard players would love this kind of mechanic, and I'm not sure how they'll do it. But even adding in Xena mods for every league, I think would help at a relatively cheap price, like 2 to 3 chaos per, and allow you to roll more than 1 is the key. Up to 3, it really works out well. If they do add it to Standard as well, I hope that they add a tab to filter your league stones that allows you to filter by league stone, and then you can kind of look at the blue mods that you have after the fact. A lot of the unused league stones took up a lot of inventory space, and I actually have a tab just full of league stones that I'll probably never ever run because a lot of them are Torment and Anarchy and the Shrine one, etc., etc., etc. So there's a lot that they can do to improve it, but overall I think it was a really good league. I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. And the only reason I don't give it 10 out of 10 is, like I said, because there's quite a few league stones that just didn't drop for me, and also some that did drop that I would just never ever run. So, overall a good league. I'll quickly talk about what I accomplished in the league. So, I'm playing an Ellie Wander, which you can see here. I got to level 97. I was actually going to hit 100, but decided to stop and get 40 out of 40 on challenges, which I completed today. Took me a long time, but I was just really reluctant to run Uber Lab. I love the Ellie Wander. I love the playstyle. I love how quick it is. The amount of damage they do is insane. There's no double dipping mechanics, which is always a bonus. So I don't think you'll see too much of a nerf at all in 3.0. It might even see a bit of a buff. I did get fairly well geared. I probably have about 230 exalts worth of gear on this character at the moment. That includes the Headhunter, which I'm actually borrowing from a friend. Without the Headhunter, I'm probably sitting at 150 to 160 exalts. So that does include like a Crown of Eyes, the +2 barrage projectile chance. I also have a swappable Crown of Eyes for mapping. I have a double T1 wand. I have Skyforce, etc., etc., etc. So overall, really well geared character, a ton of fun. I didn't hit 100 just because there's other things I want to do right now with my time. Work's been really busy, etc., etc., etc. So I just haven't really had a whole lot of time to play as of late. But overall, really fun character. I do plan on probably making another one in 3.0, assuming that they don't nerf anything or change too much. I'm not really sure what I'll start in 3.0, but I am looking forward to it. So overall, Legacy's been a lot of fun. I had a character I had a lot of fun with, and I hope to play again soon when they release the beta. I have donated, I think they put a threshold of $500 you need to donate to get a beta invite. I have done that over the time I've been playing this game, so hopefully I get one of those invites and I'll start streaming that as well. For the time being, for the foreseeable future, my wife and I are going to be playing a game called Asta. You'll probably see me post videos of it on the YouTube channel and as well streaming. So if you're curious at all about that, let me know and I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it. It's a MMORPG that got re-released and it's a lot of fun as well. So I'm really just looking forward to the new beta and I hope it comes out sooner than later. And I'm really looking forward to 3.0. As always, feel free to contact me, message me, PM me, hit me up on Twitch. I love the chats and yeah, just love doing stuff. So anyways, thanks very much.